What's up, DramaCast fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news dump that's going to blow your mind. First up, the Indian Influencer Governing Council is making some serious power moves, officially writing to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. They're pushing hard to get a seat at the table when it comes to making the rules for influencers. This is huge for how content creators operate in India. Then, hold on to your hats, because we've got a shocking report out of the UK. Influencers are being accused of turning young people into child gamblers, exposing them to risky content at unprecedented levels. We're talking about celebrities and online personalities potentially hooking a whole generation on gambling. This is a wake-up call. And the creator economy continues to be a hot topic. We're diving into the latest creator and influencer trends that brand marketers absolutely need to know about right now. From office perks that are too good to lose, even with tax changes looming, to understanding the evolving landscape of digital marketing, this is essential intel. Finally, we're tackling a question that's been buzzing for too long. Why is the work of a creator still viewed as a side hustle? We'll break down the challenges and the perception shifts happening in the creator world. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second of this explosive episode. India's influencer scene is buzzing with activity as the Indian Influencer Governing Council, or IIGC, officially throws its hat in the ring, formally writing to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. They're not just asking for a chat, they're demanding a seat at the table to help craft the new rules governing social media influencers in India. This isn't just any group. The IIGC boasts over 140 board advisors, including top names from major brands, agencies, and the influencer community itself. Sahil Chopra, chairman of IIGC and CEO of iCubesWire, confirmed they want to collaborate with the MIB, leveraging their existing code of ethics that already guides thousands of influencers. He stressed this is a landmark moment for India, aiming to create comprehensive guidelines that will bring clarity to the ministry and help shape well-structured policies for the digital age, all while promoting education and awareness to help the ecosystem flourish without stifling innovation. The IIGC's Code of Conduct is already a tough stance against toxic behavior, specifically targeting hate speech, discrimination, and the promotion of harmful stereotypes. This push for consultation comes hot on the heels of a Supreme Court directive from August 2025, which, in the wake of controversies surrounding India's Got Latent, ordered the MIB to actively consult stakeholders in drafting influencer guidelines. The court emphasized the need for broad, forward-thinking rules to tackle modern communication challenges and balance Article 21, right to dignity, with Article 19, freedom of expression. Adding to the chorus, Dr. Vijay Kishore Tiwari from West Bengal National University of Juridical Sciences also urged the MIB for an open, transparent consultation process, recommending inclusion of diverse groups like disability rights organizations, various collectives, and legal academics. The public and industry alike are watching closely, hoping these upcoming guidelines will be comprehensive, balanced, and truly reflective of India's dynamic digital landscape. Will the IIGC's bold move reshape India's influencer future? Stay tuned, because next we're diving into a report that suggests influencers might be turning the UK into a nation of child gamblers. Are influencers accidentally creating a generation of child gamblers in the UK? New reports from GambleAware suggest a startling reality. Nearly 9 out of 10 young people have encountered gambling-related content online, with a quarter admitting they've been tempted to gamble. This number spikes to over a third among 16 and 17-year-old boys. The charity's findings, compiled by Social Finance and Sherbert Research, reveal that while ads from gambling companies are common, it's the content from celebrities and influencers on platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch that's raising serious alarms. Over 1 in 6 young people reported seeing influencers advertise gambling, while 1 in 5 saw them discuss their own gambling activities. Even more concerning, 16% saw creators share gambling operator links and codes, and 14% saw them sharing betting tips. The report highlights a disturbing trend. almost half of the young people who follow these creators felt influenced by them, with some even acting on it by using promotional codes and visiting mentioned gambling websites. GambleAware states this indicates influencer marketing isn't just exposing youth to gambling, but actively cultivating their engagement and curiosity. With 99% of 13 to 17-year-olds owning mobile phones and averaging 4.5 hours of screen time daily, the opportunities for underage exposure are skyrocketing. 1 in 3 young people now follow gambling-related creators, and those who spend more time gaming are even more likely to encounter this content. GambleAware is urgently calling on regulators to restrict gambling marketing online and for the Advertising Standards Authority to reassess guidelines on celebrity involvement in gambling ads, especially concerning what appeals to children. They also stress the need for more education on gambling risks, as 86% of young people believe more should be done. CEO Zoe Osmond stated it's unacceptable for children's environments to be flooded with age-restricted content, warning that early exposure normalizes gambling and increases the risk of future harm. This exposé on gambling risks is eye-opening. But first, we're going to explore the cutting-edge creator and influencer trends that brand marketers absolutely can't afford to ignore right now. In the fast-paced world of marketing, staying ahead of creator and influencer trends is not just an advantage, it's essential. Shop leaders are facing a tough decision. Office perks like free meals and snacks are seen as too valuable to cut, even with tax changes in 2026 making these expenses non-deductible. This signals a shift in how companies are prioritizing employee satisfaction and workplace culture, potentially influencing how brands partner with creators to highlight these evolving workplace dynamics. Beyond the office, the landscape of influencer marketing is constantly shifting. Marketers need to be aware of emerging platforms, new content formats, and evolving audience expectations. This includes understanding how creators are building authenticity, fostering community, and driving purchasing decisions in increasingly sophisticated ways. The focus is moving towards deeper, more meaningful collaborations that resonate with niche audiences and deliver tangible results. Consumers are becoming more discerning, seeking genuine connections and value from the content they engage with. Brands that leverage creators to tell authentic stories and provide real value will be the ones that capture attention and loyalty. This means moving beyond superficial endorsements to strategic partnerships that align with brand values and resonate with target demographics. These trends are reshaping how brands connect with audiences. But before we wrap up, we're tackling a crucial question. Why is the work of a creator still so often dismissed as just a side hustle? Why does the creator economy, a multi-billion-dollar industry, still struggle for mainstream recognition? We're diving into the persistent perception that being a creator is merely a side hustle, despite many dedicating their lives and careers to it. This ongoing debate impacts everything from creator compensation and industry respect to investment and career trajectory. Recent campaigns, like one created by M+C Saachai Talk, are directly challenging the beauty industry's hype culture with satirical product parodies aimed at Gen Z. This highlights a growing trend where creators and brands are using humor and social commentary to connect with audiences, pushing back against unrealistic standards and superficial marketing. It's a powerful demonstration of creators using their platforms to provoke thought and drive cultural conversations, moving far beyond simple product promotion. The issue also touches upon the professionalization of the creator space. While many individuals have built successful careers, the lack of standardized career paths, benefits, and traditional employment structures often leads to the side hustle label. This undervaluation can affect mental health, financial stability, and the overall growth potential of the creator economy as a legitimate and vital career field. The conversation is shifting, with more individuals and organizations advocating for greater industry recognition, better support systems, and a more accurate understanding of the skills, dedication, and business acumen required to thrive as a modern creator. It's clear the creator world is evolving, and its legitimacy is being fought for. Now, let's do a quick recap of today's biggest stories and what you need to know. All right, DramaCast fam, that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw the Indian Influencer Governing Council pushing for a seat at the policy-making table in India. Then, a stark warning about influencers potentially turning UK youth into child gamblers. We also uncovered the must-know creator and influencer trends for brand marketers. And finally, we questioned why the vital work of creators is still often seen as just a side hustle. Don't miss out on any of the drama. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, and follow us on all socials so you're always in the know. We'll see you in the next one.